Even with a loss last night, it is a great time to be a Tigers fan. Our Detroit team is on top of their division.
That's right. Are we making playoff plans yet? Well, they'll be playing at Comerica Park all week, and lots of people will be taking road trips to go and see them play at home.
Not too long ago, our 8 West crew got to spend an entire day there to show lots of fun things you can see and enjoy while you're there.
And, of course, to take you to places the public just can't go. So we're going to take you off limits.
For lots of Tigers fans, this is a familiar scene, but there's more to it than meets the eye. We got a backstage pass to take you off limits with us. The legendary Ernie Harwell, just one of the many voices and people who have walked the halls of this area behind the scenes at the press booth and also in the radio booth here at Comerica Park.
I've been the play-by-play voice for the Tigers for the last 9 years. I've been working in this job for 12. I was the middle innings guy for Ernie Harwell for 3 years.
Tell us about what you're doing.
The best. I mean, just the best. I mean, this is a guy, I always tell people, as nice as you think he is by listening to him on the radio, he was even nicer in person. I mean, he really was. He was just one of those people who returned every phone call or letter with a note, with a phone call of his own. You know, if somebody had a request, he always said yes. He helped the young broadcasters like me with just simple advice. But I love watching him interact with people, because he always reminded me, I'm a stats guy. I love stats. That's how I got into baseball, I think. He was a real people person. And it's always a good reminder that, you know, the stories behind the players are just as important as the numbers. So just a wonderful man who influenced me in more ways than I can count. And I always say I'm the guy who followed Ernie. I didn't replace Ernie. I'm the guy who followed Ernie. And it's fun to hear, I will say it's fun to hear people say, you know, my kids are growing up listening to you. I mean, because I grew up listening to Ernie. This is my hometown. This is my team. And that makes it extra special in a lot of ways, because there aren't many doing this job for the team that they grew up watching. And that's what I think really I enjoyed the most.
For the biggest Tigers fans of all, we're inside a very special spot called the Tiger Den right here at Comerica Park.
In just a couple of hours, the dugout behind me will be filled with your favorite Tigers. We're giving you another off-limits look inside the dugout.
I do crowd management for the players in the dugout. Basically what I do is before the game, just make sure on autographs, fans are okay, orderly with autographs, and we're not harassing the players, and make sure everything goes smoothly there. And then during the game, I sit on the side of the dugout, make sure none of the fans come in the dugout or bother the players for autographs during the game, the manager. And then in between innings, I get on top of the dugout and just watch, walk along the dugout, just to make sure nobody's coming over on top or coming in. But mainly my job is just to protect the players and make sure they're not getting bothered during the game. So a lot of people that work here take it for granted that we get paid to watch a professional baseball team and work at a baseball field where thousands of people would love to be in a position that I'm in. So I like doing it. I'm blessed for having a job like this. So.
I'm on the field with Tigers All-Star Justin Verlander, a place no one ever gets to go.
It takes a big team of people to make each game a reality. Groundskeepers, security, crowd managers, even broadcasters, all working for the most important Tiger people of all, the fans.
Oh my goodness.
How about that? Can you believe the behind-the-scenes
I
access?
haven't gotten out there yet this year. I was hoping to get to a Tiger game. Now I don't know if I want to take a trip like that.
You know, they have team doctors. I wonder if the team doctor for the Tigers has ever delivered a baby. That would be a first, right?
Maybe I'll wait till next year.
Yeah, maybe
I don't
so.
know, but maybe they do well in the playoffs. We'll see, you know.
Yeah.
The view from that press box, by the way, looks just amazing.
Okay, speaking of amazing views, I think Amanda was a little taken by the view of Justin Verlander.
I think so.
How about that? Yeah. He's having a great season, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Talk about a great season for him.
It is fun to follow our camera to places not everyone gets to see.
We're going to talk to a couple of key players a little later this week with links to West Michigan and, of course, show you some fab finds.
You don't make a
at
trip
the
like
ballpark,
that
too.
without a hat, you know, a cool t-shirt or
yeah.
a sweatshirt that you can bring back and remind you of your fantastic time you had there.
And let me tell you, the ballpark food, it's not just hot dogs anymore.
Right up your alley.
Oh, yeah, they got some great delicacies. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Buenos días, I'm